What's poppin', people? It's Dante, thinking today about layering in street photography, right? Shooting in layers. This seems to be a very common theme amongst lots of newcomers in street photography. They can see the Alex Webb book and they're like, whoa, I want to do that, right? I was one of them. I looked at the Alex Webb work right away and I was instantly inspired. That was thanks to, you know, the popularity of his work, right? I mean, it was popular, it was nice, it was interesting, and I think really top tier, and I think it's fundamental. I think photographing in layers is fundamental, right? It does require lots of skill and timing and practice, but I think at the end of the day, it's fundamental within photography. Understanding the foreground, middle ground, background relationships, it's vital for any photographer getting started. Maybe it is good to get into the layering sort of compositions when you're getting started, right? I've done it for many years. I've seen the world in many different multifaceted ways, not just layering, but I've always incorporated the technique of layering in my photographs and in how I approach photography, period. So I mean, I think actually it's important to learn. It allows you to understand space and the relationships between your subjects and the background. You know, it's a very simple way of thinking about it, but I actually do think it's critical. And then once you learn it, I mean, maybe it's best to just break free from it. That's what I'm doing, at least, right? Like, I've learned how to do that technique and approach, and it's like almost like a one-trick pony thing where, yeah, I can go to any city in the world and, you know, find that sweet spot, where to place the camera, where to be, you know, and wait around and try to compose and stuff like that. And yeah, you can get some interesting results from it. I've gotten a lot of great pictures using that technique, but realistically, minimalism is more interesting to me nowadays because, yeah, I want to strip down all of the complexities of life and make them easily readable, right? I think with layering, it's almost like you are providing the viewer with a sort of visual feast where your eye sort of wanders all over the frame. But now photographing in high contrast black and white, embracing minimalism is my way forward, where I want the viewer's eyes to go directly to the subject, to the punctum, to what is the center of focus in my photograph. So yeah, going forward, embracing minimalism, high contrast black and white, no longer seeing the world in layers and color. You know, I still can see layers, right? I know how to layer composition, believe me, I've been doing it for a while. But now I'm breaking free from these sort of training wheels. But yeah, if you're interested in photographing that way, I say go for it. You'll impress yourself, you know, if you can get good at it. Pat yourself on the back and then just move on.